Welcome, everyone, to Combat Wrestling Trivia 500. I don't know why that thing is there below me. That's really weird. We'll just switch scenes. Boom! Welcome, everyone, to CWT 500. We have a very exciting match for you here tonight. It's the 500 match in CWT history, going all the way back to our first ever match, which was Nico Rigoli defeating Sandy Robinson in 2018, all the way back then. Since then, we've had, every 100 times there's been a new match. Match 100, myself, I defeated Ryan Payne at CWT 100. CWT 200 featured Jordan Owens winning a Name That Wrestler AEW. Match number 300 was the Clash of Combatants Volume 2, Week 7. Paul Mead defeating Steve Mesa. At CWT 400 was the 2023 World Contenders Tournament with Dim, main event Dim, defeating Steve Mesa. Steve Mesa losing back-to-back 100 matches. And now we bring this all down to CWT 500, which is the 500th match here in CWT history, which is a CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Championship match. And it includes our favorite player. He requested that he be in CWT 500 if he did this again. And here he is at a CWT title match. It's the distinguished gentleman, Michael Turner. Michael, how we doing?
Oh my goodness, my puppy is looking at me like he wants to kill me. Mommy needs to get home very soon. I'm excellent. It's been a whirlwind. We just got this little guy on Saturday, so life has turned upside down for us. He's 2 months old and he's a whirlwind. But yeah, other than that, there's a lot that I can say, and I'm trying not to tie into, there's a lot behind this, but we want to not talk about my reason for being here. We want to talk about the reason for being here, which is episode 500, all the way back to we are celebrating Hunter Chambliss. We are celebrating James Walter Berryman III, and most specifically, we are celebrating you, good sir,
Thank you.
for taking this to the next level. And we'll see if this old dog can turn a trick or two. I got a really tough opponent, but tough opponents have never scared me yet, so let's go.
Absolutely, and I will let you know, Michael Turner, that your first match in CWT was at the 35th match when you defeated Name Redacted. We're not going to talk about that guy because fuck him. In match number 35, and you won the Workhorse Championship. Or you defended, I don't know. But yeah, a lot of great matches here. Let's go to our comments. Let's see what we got. Perkins says, "Good luck, guys. Happy 500th episode. Thank you. I have hosted since CWT 237 was the first match I hosted. So I've hosted 264 matches. This will be the 264th match I've hosted. It's a great time." Mario McCormick series says, "Congrats on CWT 500. Best of luck to both these guys. Should be a great match." Eric's here. He says, "Yo, let's fucking go." Dwayne is here. He says, "Sup. Great graphics. Thank you. These were made by JB3. Classic." What about match 420? Match 420 was... Match 420 was me defeating Dude in the match where the loser had to admit they were a bitch. JB3 says, "Yo, what's up, JB3?" And Tato is here. He says, "I'm here. Match can start now." That's true.
Taters.
Thank you for sticking around, Mr. Taters. I appreciate it. Also, there's a couple of people that followed us beforehand. I appreciate that. That was weird. All right, but thank you for being here if you were watching. This is a great, great night. We have to introduce you, our champion. He is the reigning defending CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Champion. What the hell? And he is going into CWT 500 with a CWT record of 8 wins and 4 defeats over his 12 matches here in CWT. More on that soon. And he is Jacob Cameron. Jacob, how you doing?
I'm doing well. It's crazy to think that I'm main eventing the 500th episode, but here I am. And I am so grateful to you, Cass, for giving me the opportunity to play in CWT because I've had the time of my life. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good at this, but even if I lose, I still have a great time. So I'm win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna have a great time tonight.
Well, you did have a great time for your first match in CWT, which is CWT 377 when you made your debut defeating JB3 16-15. If you remember that, you
I
defeated
remember that.
JB3 in your very first match when you joined CWT. But, guys, we have to figure out some things for tonight. As back in our comments here, there's a lot of stuff going on. Sorry, guys. Even I could have missed 500. Thank you, Tato. I appreciate that. And he says, LOL, excellent 420 match. Yeah, maybe a little bit. All right, so, guys, before we begin, this is a CWT title match. We will be doing 6 rounds of trivia action, which means all those rounds that when you were both held the CWT Twitch TV title, it is rounds that you only played one of, but now you play all 3. But this will also be contested under the new format, and that new format, it works like this. Where is all of my stuff at? There it is. 4 questions based on the following categories: WWF/WWE, AEW/New Japan, WCW/ECW, TNA/NXT. Then 1 question will be randomly selected by wheel spin. That's 4 possible answers. 1 point for each correct answer. So, I think is it this one that's not working? There's something that's not working, but everything's fine on the end. Where am I at here? There we go. This one. There we go. All right, guys. You understood that, but before we begin, we have to decide which of the 5 matches I have previously written you will be playing. So I need you both to write a number on your board from 1, 2, 3.
That was 1 through
I was
3.
told there would be no math.
What was it? Sorry, Jacob?
I'm picking a number between 1 and 3.
Yes, both of you.
Okay.
It's the new things. Turner, you can't. What are you changing your answer for? Did you second guess yourself?
No, because you said you had written 5 matches, so I thought it was 1 through 5.
So no, it's okay. So here's the thing. No. So I've written 5 matches, right? I've numbered them 2 to 6. So that if you both put 1 to 3, then there's no number 1. Yeah, no, just.
I'm old, dude. Math
You
is
know
hard.
how I do this. My brain goes crazy. All right, Turner, what do you got?
Trace.
And Jacob Cameron.
Dude, same.
All right, for the first time, we're going to be playing match number 6. I believe that's the first double 3 for the choices here. So, guys, we are going to start by giving you your question in the category of the WWF/the WWE. Let's get this party started with Carlito defeated which former ECW champion at the 2007 Great American Bash? As Dwayne reminded me of the Loonies, we are going to do that just for you, Dwayne. You can bet on Turner. You can bet on Jacob Cameron. It is up to you. You can use your channel points below where you are chatting. If you're new here, since there's a couple follows tonight. And, yeah, you can use those points to do whatever you would like. It is up to you. The choice is yours. Jacob's still thinking. Give you a second here. This is a big match. Yeah, home run notification on fantasy baseball. We'd love to see it.
Nice. We love dingers.
Jacob's like, Great American Bash 2007. They had one of those?
No, I know it exists. It's,
I know. I'm just bugging you.
Fun story. I was watching this on the home video when I got my first kidney stone.
Wow. Do you know what? Kidney stones, I'm going to be honest with you here. Yeah, no. They terrify the hell out of me. If I ever have one, I'm just going to cry. Just like, do you know what?
Oh, I assure you, there's crying involved. I've had 3 of them.
Oh,
It
no.
sucks.
Yeah, no thank you. No, ugh. The idea of like, that just bothers me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't mean to distract Jacob.
No. Sometimes it's like, we get no dead air. No dead air.
Yeah.
No dead
Trust
air.
me, I'm in TV. I know how that goes.
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
hope
see, you
I hope
appreciate
none of these questions are about tonight's NXT because I don't know who any of these people are.
it. Oh, no.
I have an answer.
Okay, cool. Let's see what's here in the chat. Perkins says, if you get one, you are going to cry. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, Michael, what do you have?
In a match that was so comically bad it was good, the Sandman.
Jacob.
Big Show.
Yes, Big Show. Not a bad answer. Fits the area, but no, we were looking for the Sandman. It was a Singapore cane match, which was not the question because I think that would make it pretty obvious.
Yes, correct.
I almost said that as a joke. I didn't think it would be right.
Oh yeah.
I believe it's Sandman's only like singles pay-per-view match in WWE.
I would advise to go back and watch it, but don't.
All right, your next question comes in the category of NXT/TNA, and it is Andrade defeated which wrestler in the opening match of NXT TakeOver The End in his NXT televised debut? This is Andrade El Idolo, but we'll just say Andrade for short. Same human rule. If Perkins says the Sandman submission expert. Also, we have currently have 5.5k
Maxwell.
loonies on Turner and 6k loonies on Jacob Cameron.
Maxwell, stop
We have
chewing
8
the
of
furniture.
viewers currently watching. I appreciate you all being here. So, Jacob Cameron, what do you have?
Ty Dillinger.
Michael Turner.
Ty Dillinger.
Ty Dillinger is your correct answer as you keep moving on here to question number 3 in New Japan or AEW. So that question is in AEW for who won the Casino ladder match at Double or Nothing 2020. First AEW pay-per-view during the COVID era. All right. Looks like you guys are pretty quick to that. Michael Turner, what do you have?
He's not a man, he's a machine, Brian Cage.
Jacob.
Ditto that. Brian Cage.
Absolutely correct. Michael Turner. I don't want to jinx it, but you just got 2 questions right from the last 10 years.
Yeah!
Because we can't jinx that with this last question because it comes in the category WCW/ECW, and that question is: the original full-blooded Italians team in ECW started with Little Guido and which African-American wrestler? I just looked over at the comments and I see Perkins put this as an answer for the last one, and I was like, wait a minute, what? This Scorpio
gave
Sky,
him
and
the
I was
questions.
like, wait, what? I was like, I don't think Scorpio Sky was old enough then. But yeah, we're gonna go. These guys know they're ECW, and I know that. Jacob Cameron, what do you have?
JT Smith.
Michael.
Yes, sir. JT Smith.
JT Smith is your correct answer. Perkins putting JT Williams. Is that a same human rule, or did Perkins mess up?
I think he messed up. I don't know.
I need to know now before we move on here.
Maxwell.
No, he's only ever wrestled as JT Smith and the Boogeyman.
Hmm?
Are you good? Are you good,
Yes.
Turner? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bring up that wheel to decide which category our 4-point question will be determined in. We're gonna bring that baby up and we're gonna give it a little spin ski, and it is going to land on the WWF / the WWE. All right, so we're gonna stop sharing that screen. And Jacob, you are currently not in the lead. Would you like the 4-pointer for that category? Would you like number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Let's go with number 3.
Number 3 it is. And your question is: the team of Ric Flair, the Mountie, Ted DiBiase, and the Warlord were accompanied by which 4 managers at the 1991 Survivor Series? They had 4 managers in their corner. 4! Insanity. Never thought I would be able to write a 4-pointer about managers, but here we are.
Yeah, you did. Ooh. Yeah.
like you guys. Are you guys both have 4 answers already?
Yes.
All right, we
Yes.
got some answers in the chat as well. But we are going to go to your guys' answers. Bring down the question. Michael Turner, what do you have?
I said the personal advisor to Ric Flair, Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Mouth to South Hart, Sensational Sherry, and I said Slick, but it might be someone else.
Jacob.
Mr. Perfect, Jimmy Hart, Sensational Sherry, and Slick.
All right, so I'll let you know that your correct answers are Mr. Perfect, because Bobby Heenan was on commentary. Mr. Perfect
Damn.
accompanied
Good
to
job.
the ring. Sherry Martel, Sensational Sherry, Jimmy Hart, and then the one you both missed. We were not looking for Slick. We were looking for Harvey Whippleman.
Yep, damn it. I
Harvey
Oh.
Whippleman.
thought about it.
Which
Yep.
means Turner, you got 2. Jacob, you got 3. Tie game
Tie
as you
game.
go into round number 2. All right, I'm going to delete that 4-pointer from my doc so I do not forget that I can't use it again. And we're going to go back to match number 6 and let you know that your next question will work in this category. One question with 5 answers will be given to both players. Players will put those 5 answers in order based on the question. 1 point is awarded for each answer in the correct position from 1 through 5. So I will let you know that your question for this match is in the category of AEW. And your question is: put these 5 wrestlers in order based on when they won a casino battle royal from first to most recent. So put the most recent one at the bottom of your list, please. And I will remind you of that again before we confirm anything. But your 5 wrestlers are Ruby Soho, Danhausen, Hangman Page, Jungle Boy, and AR Fox. Do you have a question, Jacob?
I was just to say 1 is the latest, 5 is the most recent.
Yeah,
Or
5 is the
switch
most
that?
recent. Yeah, 5 is the most recent.
Okay.
Yep. Yes, 5 wrestlers that have won a version of the Casino Battle Royal, not necessarily a singles one. But let's see how well you guys do with putting these guys in order. Let's see what we had on that last question. Dwayne had Heenan and Slick, Jimmy Hart and Sherry. Yeah, everyone put in Slick. Nope. Perkins put Heenan, Hart, Virgil, and Mr. Fuji. I believe Virgil would have already left Ted DiBiase.
He fought Virgil in that match.
Oh, right. Yes, he did. And Mr. Fuji, I don't know what Mr. Fuji was doing at that time. Was he still? Because he wasn't with Demolition anymore, was he?
No. Oh, no.
I think that probably was like a lull between Demolition and Yokozuna, I'm imagining.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you guys have 5?
Was
What?
it the Orient Express then, maybe?
Okay, that makes sense. That adds up. That adds up.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm in.
Do you guys? You're both good, and you have the
Yeah.
the farthest away at first, and the most recent at the last, right? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Let me go ahead and bring this down. Jacob, we'll go to you first.
Hangman Page, Jungle Boy, Ruby Soho, Danhausen, AR Fox.
Okay, and Turner.
That seems right. I had Hangman, Ruby, Jungle Boy, Danhausen, AR Fox.
All right, so your correct answers are in order: Hangman Page, Jungle Boy, Ruby Soho, but then it's AR Fox, then Danhausen.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Yes, let me
Okay.
just find out some dates because I think when I wrote this, it was very close. They were like 2 weeks apart.
I don't remember AR Fox winning one
It
ever.
was it was a trios one.
Right now,
Okay.
Michael, right now, we're pretty much the 2 doinks right now.
No one I'd rather clown around with than you, buddy.
Okay, maybe it wasn't that close, but it was still close. So it was, AR Fox and Top Flight won on December 23rd, 2022, and then Orange Cassidy and Danhausen won on March 1st, 2023.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so Michael, you got 1. Jacob, you got 9. Or sorry, 3, bringing it up to 9. 7 at 9 as we go into round number 3, and round number 3 is Michael's favorite, the Battle Zone.
Oh, I get to tell you fuck off for one last time.
One last time. What if you win the title, Michael?
I'm giving it up immediately.
Well, more on that later. One question released 10 possible answers will be given to the players determined by a random wheel spin from the categories in round 1. Starting with the player not in the lead, each player will give 5 answers, and there's no repeating answers. You get 1 point for each one you get correct. So let's bring back up our friend Mr. Wheel and hope that he is very nice to the players today. So we're going to close that, and we're going to give it another spin. Because it's going to land on AW/New Japan. So, Turner, you did not select last time. So would you like 1, 2, or 3 for New Japan/AEW Battle Zones?
1.
All right, you get number 1, sir. Just let me write down your names. Okay. So, your battle zone in that category. We're going to start with you, Michael. Who are the 10 wrestlers that Tony Storm has wrestled in one-on-one matches on pay-per-view since joining AEW?
All right. Well, we will start with.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the
Sorry,
follow.
Scott. Hold on a second. Scott Steiner's music's playing right quick.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Sorry, Michael. What?
We will start with my favorite, Mariah May.
Of course. I would have also accepted Blake Monroe.
No, you won't.
Same human rule.
No one should.
Jacob.
Jamie Hayter.
And Turner, back to you.
Willow Nightingale.
And Jacob.
Mina Shirakawa.
Excellent pronunciation. Turner.
Say Riho.
Jacob, back to you.
Thunder Rosa.
Rosa. Well, one we can still talk about here. Turner, back to you. As Dude is here to say the Looney Streak lives. Welcome in, dude. What's up, man? My opponent, match 420. As well as Steve Mesa is here. What's up, Steve? How you doing tonight?
Nice. Damn. I'm gonna guess Chris Statlander, but I don't think they do.
And Jacob, number 4 for you.
The Bunny.
Okay. And Turner, your final one.
I can't believe I almost missed the one I was in attendance for, Deanna Perrazzo.
That would have been embarrassing.
That would have been
Alright,
embarrassing.
And Jacob, your final one.
Serena Deeb.
Okay. So, I will let you know that I have to update the scores first before I forget. Okay. All right. So, hello, dog. So your correct answers are Mina Shirakawa, Mariah May, Serena Deeb, Thunder Rosa, Deanna Perrazzo, Riho, Willow Nightingale, Jamie Hayter, and then the 2 you guys missed, Megan Bain and Hikaru Shida.
Ah, okay.
Ooh. Makes sense.
Yes. Megan Bain, and I believe Megan Bain might be the most recent. Am I crazy?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, which means we have to go back to my other screen here because these are specifically written matches. We have a score of 11 for Turner, 13 for Jacob, and we are going to start with that workhorse round. And this is the title. Remember, we talked about you winning the workhorse title, so you're very familiar with this round, Michael.
Yes.
This basically, I don't have a graphic for this, but this works. There's 5 questions in random categories, but not really random because I tailor them to things you guys like sometimes, or I just meme everything up like I do with the streak round coming soon. It's going to be a fun time with that one. So, this is the workhorse round. If you get it correct, you will go up 1 point. If you get it incorrect, you will go down 1 point. So, we're going to start with your guys' first question in the category of the WWE. Let's start off a little bit easy. Who did Goldberg defeat in his final match of his first run in WWE?
You say that like I remember.
I hope so. Dude says that these rounds make or break the match. I've seen it make games and destroy them. That is very true. Steve says, doing good. Looking forward to my first 17 match tomorrow with Travis. I think, is that tomorrow? I thought it was Thursday. Am I crazy? Let me check. Did I mess that up? So you guys, as Michael Turner thinks about what this was.
No, I got it.
With Travis and Steve. Yeah, Thursday at 9, not tomorrow. Okay, I am right. Thanks, Steve. We got some answers in the chat. Turner, what do you have? Brock Lesnar, Jacob.
Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is correct. That horrible, horrible match at WrestleMania 20, which had so much hype behind it. Okay, we're going to move on to your next question. There's a theme to these questions, and your first one comes in the category of the Freebirds. And it is... Nope, I copied the thing and not the question. All right. Which wrestler was under the mask of Bad Street in WCW? As Perkins called that... yeah, no, it's all right, Steve. We're all good. As Perkins called that the greatest match ever. I don't think so. Shayna Baszler. Why would I say Shayna Baszler, dude?
Why would you not say Shayna Baszler?
Okay, that's also fair. Jacob, what do you have?
Ryan Zane needs to make a video about Brad Armstrong.
He's had so many gimmicks. Michael.
That'd be a buzzkill.
BU double crooked letter. All right.
That's right.
So we're going to go to your next question in the category of the filthy animals.
Shout out to the Candyman.
And the question is, the Filthy Animals teamed with Big Vito in which future WWE Hall of Famer Fall Brawl 2000 to take on the Natural Born Thrillers in an elimination tag match.
Oh, this
Yes.
show.
Do not give me Rey Mysterio. He's in the Filthy Animals. Do not say Rey Mysterio. Oh, okay. I got you, dude. I got you. For those of you here tonight, I appreciate you being here. We're currently up to 13 viewers, which is probably the most for a live match we've had in a while. Everyone's here to see CWT 500.
Hell yeah!
We love to see it. We love to see it.
My answer may seem a bit weird, but I do have a reason why I'm writing it.
Okay.
Maybe it's the correct one.
Maybe.
Jacob, what do you have?
Paul Orndorff, because there was the thing where he trained the filthy animals.
Michael.
It was an elimination match, and yeah, she got injured and never came back. Paul Orndorff.
Yeah, the match had no winner. It was Paul Orndorff.
Oh,
Yeah. See,
Oh.
sometimes you just got to use logic. Good job, Jacob. Eh? That's all you need.
Hail
That's all
Mary.
you need sometimes. That's all you need. All right. So we're going to go to our next question, the category of the Pitbulls. Get it? Wrestling's wrestling teams named after like animals, you know? Get it?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all night. Who did the Pitbulls defeat to win their first and only ECW Tag Team Championship? Maybe I wrote this when I saw you had a dog. Maybe that's what. Maybe I did do that, Turner.
Inspiration can come from anywhere.
It is very true. Very, very true. Let's see how well. It's always Sandy and Philly. What? All right. So that would have been a good name for like if ECW's around now. I could see them naming one of their house shows that.
Right.
It's always Sandy and Philly. All right, Jacob Turner. What do you got?
Jacob Turner.
Jacob Turner.
The one and only match that Scott Keith gave 5 stars to from ECW, Raven versus Raven and Richards.
I read Scott Keith's book on the Attitude Era when I was 11. Jacob.
Nice.
Raven and Stevie Richards.
Raven and Stevie Richards is the correct answer. We're going to move on to your final question. It's not necessarily named after an animal, but you get the idea. The Godwins.
Jesus.
After defeating the Headbangers and In Your House Bad Blood, the Godwins lost the WWF Tag Team titles days later. To which team?
Shout out to Hog and Pig.
Yes, big fans. Let's see again. Paul Orndorff from Dwayne and Perkins in the chat. It's always Sandy and Philly is dude's name for Sandman and the Trash Man.
Like, holy.
Taz and Sabu. Oink. Oink. And no, not Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tato. I'm sorry.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, no. So, Turner, what do you got?
LOD.
And Jacob.
LOD.
Congrats to both of you guys are going 5 for 5 in the streak, the workhorse round. So yeah, 16 to 18. But now we begin the streak round, which means you guys will have 5 more questions in random categories that I've chosen. If you get it correct, you'll move on to the next question. If you get it incorrect, your round is over, but your opponent will continue until they are incorrect themselves. Once both players are incorrect, then the round's over completely, and we'll move on to our final round. And your first question comes in the category of the WWF. Start off easy. Which wrestler won the Intercontinental Championship at the first SummerSlam? And just because I'm so proud of these categories, if you guys do not do all 5, we will do them afterwards because I like to do 2 and 2 for people. But we'll see what we have. What do you got, Turner?
You have to spell it correctly. Ultimate Warrior!
I don't know if I can accept that. No, I'm kidding. It's
Oh,
fine.
come on.
Jacob.
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, we're not sticklers here. It's the Ultimate Warrior. You're both correct. 17 to 19. As we move on to your first question in Turner. Do you remember a couple weeks ago when I was on vacation? Do you remember where we went to dinner?
Yes, I do remember where we went to dinner.
Well, your first question is in the category of a legendary steaks.
Let's go.
And that question is, what is the name of the steakhouse in Japan that is famous in the pro wrestling world, specifically for their jackets?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, come on, Turner.
I know. Okay, we're good. I had to think about it.
Never thought I'd ask a question about this, but here we are, because it makes sense to me.
I had to think about it.
All right. Jacob, what do you got?
Rivera.
Turner.
Yeah, ribeye, what he said.
Ribera is the correct answer. Moving on to your next question. This one's for you, Jacob, because you're a big fan of it. It is legendary movies.
Okay.
And your question is, which wrestler appeared as Mike Chetley, the lead actor in the 2010 movie Legendary? That's right, JPO, if you're watching, you got a movie question.
He's jumping up and down right now. Like, I know
Right.
this, I know this, I know this.
All right. Dude is upset at me that I didn't ask a question about Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. Jacob, what do you got?
John Cena.
Michael Turner.
Damn it. I went the other way. I said Randy Orton.
No. Yes, it is John Cena who is that. So, Michael Turner, I am sorry. Your streak round is over. Jacob, you will continue with our next question. In the category of Michael Turner, what's your favorite college sports team?
South Carolina Gamecocks, of course.
All right. So, your question in Legendary Cox is...
Nice.
What were the first names of the short-lived SmackDown tag team, the Dicks? Thank you. You can just say it, by the way, Jacob. It's just
Fair.
you.
Oh, James and Chad.
James and Chad is the correct answer, giving you up to 22 points.
I thought you were going to ask a question about Gamecock graduate Melton or Matrick Williams.
Oh God, who's that?
Trick Williams is a Gamecock.
Oh, his name is Matrick? I don't think I've ever looked into that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense now. I did think about asking a question about just college sports in general, and it was going to be about D'Lo Brown because in the Attitude Era, Jim Ross used to always say, "That's D'Lo Brown. He's a Maine black bear."
He had like 10 catches for like 160 yards in like 2018, 2019. But
All right, so this one concerning to you, we're going to go on Jacob's favorite thing to do because he posts about it every day. It's legendary runs. Get it? Yeah. See.
oh yeah.
So your question is, Bruno Sammartino's first run as WWF champion and longest reign of all time ended in which year?
Oh, I actually know this one too. Page match.
1978.
That is incorrect, Michael.
76, I think.
That is also incorrect. It's
Oh,
1971. 71.
71. Oh.
71.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ivan,
1971.
it's Ivan
when
Koloff.
Ivan
Yeah.
Koloff ended it in 1971. That's
I didn't
called a question 5 in a title match, my good lads.
yeah, that's for sure.
So we are going to move on to the final round. Is 18 for Michael, 22 for Jacob, and our final round works like this. The player in the lead will give a number between 1 and 3 for how many times the 20 categories in the final round will be shuffled. Then the opposing player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each question is worth 3 points, and there will not be a tie today because Jacob knew the names of the dicks. All right. So, before we begin, Jacob, how many times we shuffle in that final round between 1 and 3?
Let's go 3.
1 and 2 and 3. Turner, 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
5, 13, 19.
All right. So, your question, number 5, comes in the category of Ring of Honor. Your question is, Jack Evans, Julius Smokes, and Jigsaw were members of which ROH faction? Dude says you can only be CWT champion now if you know the names of the dicks. Did you know the names of the dicks,
Right,
Turner?
well, I did not know, actually.
Oh, see?
I don't remember that virulent time of Spectre.
Yeah.
All right, looks like you guys are both in. Jacob, what do you have?
The Embassy.
And Michael.
No, actually. Caw! They were the Vulture Squad.
You needed to have the. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. But yes, it was the Vulture Squad. Michael closing the gap, 21 to 22. We're gonna go ahead and delete that. Move on to your next question, which is number 13. And that question corresponds to Lucha Libre. And that question is, when's off the record Dick's Edition? Never.
Oh boy.
Which current WWE roster member defeated Jeff Jarrett at Triple Mania 26, ending his second reign with the title?
Oh my god. Get out with the paper.
Is your dog a big fan of the dicks?
He's acting like a dick right now.
Oh, man. Good guess, dude. Alright. Turner is thinking.
Do not know, but we'll take a guess.
Alright. We're going to go back the other way. Turner, what do you have?
Penta?
Jacob.
I said his brother, Ray Phoenix.
Well, that is a. You know what's funny about that? Perkins said Mr. Iguana. Dude said,
Nice.
who is Penta or Phoenix?
Nice.
But we're going to let you know that with that,
Oh, that's a win.
the winner of this match is still CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Champion. You picked the right brother. It was Phoenix, 25 to 21. The last question will not be needed.
Wow.
Jacob Cameron, congratulations on defending the championship. That was an excellent game. You know, maybe if the question was asked in a different order, maybe it might have come down to that question, which would have been intense because it was probably one of the brothers. And
You're right.
right, that would have been like, oh man, what happened? Who won? Who knows? Who knows? But Jacob, your thoughts on this match? And anything else you want to say? And also, you have a future match with the winner of the World Contender Tournament, whoever that might be.
Well, first of all, good game, Turner. That was really well done.
Thanks, sir.
I thought I was done for with that Ring of Honor question because literally the only faction I know from there, like pre a certain point, is the Embassy, and I knew that was right, but I didn't want to blank board it, so there was that.
No blank boards. No blank boards.
It was just, I just relied on what I knew, and that carried me pretty far. So I'm very happy with how I did. I've got another challenger coming forth. I've broken the streak of like single title defenses. I didn't want to like say I'm gonna be the one to do it, and then I whistle past the graveyard, and then I end up just losing. So didn't want to jinx myself there, but I have done it, and now I'm on my way to being the greatest CWT champion of all time.
Whoa,
I know what
whoa
I
there,
said.
whoa there, bud. Whoa there, bud.
That's a bold
But-
strategy,
Whoa
Cotton.
there,
Let's see if it
whoa
works
there,
out for
bud.
you.
Whoa there. All right, but no. In the chat, we had good game, guys, from Dude. Tato says GG Cam, GG Turner.
Do it.
Congrats, Jacob. Fitting match for the 500 match. Congratulations, Jacob. GG Turner. And Dude says Jacob is one of two people I feel had high expectations and not only managed to meet them, but passed them. So some words from the Dude there. But Turner,
Oh,
you got your dog is quite the handful tonight.
yes.
But Turner, is there anything you want to say or talk about? And this was CWT 500. If you can, if you're able to, if you're able
Yeah,
to.
that's right. Putting him down. Yeah. Listen, it's no secret that yeah, get along with doggy credit. It's no secret that my run is ending. And now that I'm Sans championship, I can say my run here is over. I'm not sad to have never won the title. You know, if my legacy is going to be someone, I'm pretty sure his due days called me the best player to never win the championship, and if that's the legacy that I have to go out on, I'm perfectly content with that. I can live with that. There have been a lot of great champions that just happened to stand in my way. From Redacted, who was not necessarily a great champion, but
we don't count that.
he stood in my way. To Chris Cass stood in my way, Steve Mesa stood in my way, and Jacob Cameron stood in my way, and all turned me back. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, it's been an honor and a privilege to be a part of this league. So again, I thank Hunter Chambliss for creating it. I thank JB3 for running it like a smooth ship, and I thank you, sir, for being amazing and being someone that I am happy to call a friend beyond this little trivia habitat that we do. So
Absolutely.
all the remaining CWT competitors, kick ass, continue to be good to yourselves, be good to casts. Yeah, and keep the trivia love going. But that's my time, boys. I'm out.
Dude says Turner's still the GOAT in my eyes. Dwayne says glad you have at least one match against Turner, and that Turner had a bigger legacy than most people in World Championship or not. So, before you guys go, though, please stick around. I have a major announcement to hear, and it comes to you in the form of a video.
What?
Are you ready?
Triple H. No sound.
Hold up.
JB3 versus a microphone.
Hang on. Everyone, partner with me. We're gonna go. It says I should have sound, but that's not good. Why is there no sound? That's so weird. Hang on. I know why. Hang on. I know why. Bear with me, guys. It's because I didn't have like the video. This is ruined. Hang on. Hang on.
You're so excited.
Hang on. Okay, this one. Maybe. All right. Sorry, Tato. I'll say Domino's come back to CWT. No, sorry. I'm just not used to playing a video off of this, so just bear with me. Bear with me. I promise this will be good. This one. This one. This one. This one.
Maxwell, no.
Why is that not appearing?
Why are you being such trouble tonight? Why?
Those are great trees, right, JB3? All right.
Beautiful trees.
Why is this not? It's top 3. Okay. Let's see if this works now. Of course it's not. Who the hell did this? Okay. Mode. Maybe. How did I do that? Thank you all for sticking around. Just give me a second here. I know, this is horrible. Okay, just give me 1 second. We're going to go here. This here. Delete this. Yeah, I know. Strike. I messed up. All right, this one here. Go here. Media player. There we go. There we go. All right, and play. You can't hear anything? Fuck. Okay. This is the worst possible thing I've ever seen in my life. No. This is very important. It has to happen. Let's see. Yeah, it's all good, dude. I'll figure it out. Why is it not working? It'll be all right, JB3. We got this. To share audio, share a tab or screen instead. Okay. Okay. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I got this. 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 Can you guys talk? Can I still hear you? Oh, shit. Okay. Can anyone hear these guys down here? Okay. All right, we got this. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it live, pal. This one. You can only hear me. Okay. Okay, can you guys talk? Oh, it's not working. Why? Why does the world hate me right now? This isn't good. Right? Let's see. Do I have my old things? This one? Okay, talk now. Why is it not? What the hell? I am very apologize for that. Can you guys talk again? Fuck. Sorry. Only hear me. Download and play the video file. That's what I originally did, JB3, and that's what wasn't working because I was doing it from there, not from. So So I need this one. Application audio capture. Stream Viewer 2. Starlight Rider strikes again. Please bear with me. I apologize all in advance here. Properties for StreamYard 2. StreamYard. Okay. The way shit clings to air. We love it. Okay. Can you guys talk again?
Test.
Yeah,
Test.
there you go. Now it's working. All right. Now for our regularly scheduled announcement. Welcome in, everyone. Can you hear it?
Hello, CWT. It's
Yes.
JB3. I have a few words I want to say about somebody. Somebody is Michael Turner. We all love him. We all know him. We all appreciate him. He's a great guy. But in this realm, he's also a great trivia player. He plays in multiple leagues. He's in a lot. He's touched people's lives. He's touched people's hearts. And forgive the construction going on behind me. That's life. But that's Michael Turner. Life. This is CWT 500. A very special occasion where we're celebrating 500 matches in CWT history. What better way to celebrate it than to have Michael Turner challenge for the CWT Championship. A championship that has eluded him his entire wrestling trivia career, if you want to say. It's not a career, but sure, we could say it, right? But yeah, Michael Turner is one of the key members of CWT. He's been there since basically the beginning. He was a workhorse champion, Twitch TV champion, and there was on one occasion where, believe it if you want, I know it's true, he definitely defeated Chris Cass and Greg Cherry in a match where he was the underdog. He had only one teammate. They had more, and he took both of them out at the same time. Unfortunately, due to after-match challenges and someone who unfortunately wrote a bad question, we had to take that away from him. In those moments, though, one thing you can't take away from Turner is his willingness to compete and the determination he has to be a champion. And he's done that in multiple leagues. Michael Turner, I love you, buddy. You're an amazing person. You're an amazing trivia player. And you are now officially the 2025 CWT Hall of Fame inductee. That's right. Congratulations and welcome to the CWT Hall of Fame.
Welcome to the CWT Hall of Fame, Turner.
Maxwell, Daddy's a Hall of Famer. Yay!
I know, you'll join dude who was the inaugural. See, I used the first word, inaugural.
That's right.
Long story about that too. CWT Hall of Famer. But yeah, congratulations at 2025. We will do a little induction thing for you at Prestige this year. Remember that show?
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be a fantastic time. So Turner, congratulations. Is there anything you would like to say about this exciting announcement?
It's I definitely don't think I deserve anything like that, but it's very touching all the same. I certainly appreciate the gesture. Like I said, it's so cool just to have an arena like this for people who love wrestling like we do, to be able to just have a little fun, goof off, and answer silly trivia questions about it. So to have that uh Thank you guys. I appreciate it. To have that balloon into this is amazing. So all the thanks go to you and to JB3 for taking this over the top and allowing us a spot to just have some fun. So I'm but a mere cog in the wheel, but I certainly appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Of course, always. So yes, congratulations to you. But for those of you watching, I appreciate you all being here. Stay tuned because Thursday night we will have Steve Mesa competing in a play-in match. Who is it against? Find out then, or find out when I post it Thursday afternoon because I'll probably do that because that's a thing. But yes, for Michael Turner, the CWT 2025 Hall of Famer, for Jacob Cameron, your CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Champion, and everyone that was in the chat tonight. Appreciate you all being here. We will see you again very soon. This hit exactly an hour, which is perfect. Have a great night, everyone. Ryan McCormick also says congratulations.